Right. So, see if everything's working. Looks like everything. Let's turn this a bit up. No, thank you for saying, man. We need to sort these things out, I know. Right, so the recipe for the dough is very easy. The only thing is, because, you know, we were playing and all that, I didn't have time to sort out the butter. So, we're gonna try and melt the butter in about a spoon here. Oh, actually, it's quite softer than I expected, so... Anyways, it's gonna go in here. I'm gonna melt it a little bit so we can play with it on the dough. Play-Doh! How many of you guys actually had Play-Doh when you were kids? You ever had that? This is my camping gas. It's very useful for making Greek coffee. Also for pretty quickly melting stuff when you need to. So we're gonna melt this. In the meantime, we need 1 egg. That's gonna go in the bowl here. We want to melt the butter, but we don't want to, you know, burn it or anything. Gotta be gentle with it. Very low flame. So 1 egg goes in. 0 eggs come out. Then we need about half a cup of milk. Moving on. Yeah, that's the one that I had as well. Play-Doh is a bit more like safe and child-friendly. Plastilin is what we had here in Greece as well. Great fun. Great fun. So we're just gonna add the milk. I have a bowl. I'm not just putting it into the sink, by the way. I just don't have a lot of space. Yeah, plastilini is in Greek. I don't know if plastilina is in your country, but plastilini is plastilina. I can say it. It's an easy word. I don't think it's a difficult word anyway. Oh boy, I've never done dough before. No, it doesn't have a lot of ingredients. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go with the whole mixing stuff. It's gonna be pure hands on this one. Just waiting a little bit on the butter here. And you know, I can show you, it's just melting away nicely. That will do. We can melt the rest of it with our hands. So that's gonna go in. All of it. Just gonna bring it all up here so you guys can see as well. In the meantime, before we move on with this, I'm gonna turn the oven up at 170, 180. Start warming the oven up. And the final ingredient, so far we have 1 egg, 3/4 of a cup milk, and 1 spoon of butter. Just warm it up to melt it a bit. And now we're going to start adding, we're going to do this by eye. There's no exact measurements on this. This is self-rising flour. I'm assuming half of it will do to start off with. Then we'll see if it needs more or less. Just need to make a nice little dough there. And you know what I'm going to do? At the beginning, I'm just going to mix it with this. Just to get something more solid to start off with. Oh, does that show? Yeah, it shows. Hey, Moralik, how you doing, man? Welcome. How are you? Well, we've done the fort in Warhammer. You know that I don't do cities, so we thought it's time. I mean, this is my dinner. If I don't cook it, I don't eat. So, and I don't like, you know, doing doughs and stuff. So until it gets to the point where I need to put my hands in this. Oh, you good? Good. So we're just taking this slowly until we'll see how much flour it's gonna need. I hope it's not gonna need more than the one I have here. Because then we're gonna have serious problems. I don't know, is Lion Milk still here? Oh, I know. What I'm trying to do though, Rob, I wanted to get to this stage. Now I know we're going in with the hands, yeah. I am aware of it. Just that I wanted to avoid this stickiness as much as possible. You know, like even when I cook, I hate like olive oil on my hands. You know? Probably it's not going to be done in 20 minutes anyways. I'm not that good. That's the idea of the stream anyways, but we're getting there slowly. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so you can laugh all you want. I'm okay with it. What a fucking... I hate sticky stuff and oily stuff. Well, it's just gonna be a normal pizza. We're just gonna... I mean, Moralic, if you just type exclamation mark menu, it will tell you the ingredients. Just making a simple pizza. The whole idea is to have some fun with the dough here. You know, this is something nice, I think, that you can do with, if you have kids, you want to play, you want them to play, basically. You know, and like I said, I haven't done this before myself. The idea is that it's ready when it doesn't stick to your hands, but I think we might have to order a pizza with this, the way it's going. Yeah, I'm starting to get really frustrated with this. I really don't like it. I'm just trying to clean my hands a little bit with the extra flour here. Ah, there we go. Now it's starting to get non-sticky. Then we're getting better now. There we go. Okay, we're on a good road. So we already have the oven going. There we go. I overdid a bit on the flour, but that's okay. Doing it for the first time, I think we're doing okay. I don't know, do you guys ever do that? I know if Magic Thighs were here, he probably does stuff like that, but I personally, I avoid to deal with doughs and making breads and things like that. But as any dough, you need to play with it a little bit. But I don't know, how long did it take us to do this? I mean, a pizza Moralic doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't have to be really fancy, you know? I mean, pizza originally, if I'm not mistaken, don't even have any Italians here. It's something that, you know, you can add anything you want to it. That was the whole point of it. You know, leftover food, whatnot. I mean, you could take a pizza. I think the pizza Rasen will possibly like will be something like prosciutto, ham, mincemeat, beef, bacon. Maybe he would add some mushrooms for the fun of it. Just to say that, you know, it's not all meat. Something like that. Well, I think we're done here. So we have a dough which is not sticky anymore. Usually people tell me, you should leave it rest and whatnot, but I don't have the time. So I'm just gonna leave it on the side to do all the other ingredients, cut down, you know, the bacon, the mushrooms. Used to make a log, now I don't need any gravy. Just gonna add a little bit more to some parts which are sticky. And now we did this, we have a dough thingy, okay? Which I've never done before. I'm still laughing with myself trying to do this live. Maybe, you know, one day I should have done it, make sure I know what I'm doing, and then probably do it for you guys. But I think, you know, it's nice to explore sometimes together. Alright, so we have the dough. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not planning on leaving it too long. In theory, people say 20 minutes, 25, and all that, but just going to leave it long enough for you. Cut all the ingredients down and be ready for it, and have a nice little tray to put it, deal with our bread. So it's a good thing we picked this for today, because it's not going to take long to prepare. So it's the cooking bit which allow us to go back in and see how the city's doing and all that. So I'm just going to take this out of my face. We're done with this as well. Alright, so let's take a little bowl here and start cutting things up. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to chat in between. I can read. So I got some ham here. Just need to find out how you open this. Slice it away. Oh god, this smells nice. I thought to make a meaty, you know, with bacon, ham. I mean, we could add sausage. I don't have any, but I'm just saying for you. It's anything you have home. People put pineapple. You know, they also do like corn and stuff. What's that? Rasen, I'm sure you're around here somewhere. How many slices of bacon, dude? How much bacon should I put in, Rasen? And what is lion milk? Two, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it was cut in half. There we go. I hope Rasen is probably gonna say the whole package. You can put the whole package in. We like bacon. You know, you don't have to be precise. Just make it small pieces, whatever, so we can stop and spread it all over our dough when we get it done. I don't know how I'm gonna open the dough now. That'll be an interesting part of the day. Mushrooms! You guys like mushrooms? I do love one thing about some of the supermarkets here, the fact that 90% of the shit I get, they all come in pre-washed. Saves me the trouble. I like mushrooms. I like big mushrooms, big button mushrooms, where I usually, you know, remove this. It's a nice big hole here. Get the big versions of this, and you know, you can stuff them or fill them with mincemeat and other stuff, like pie cone seeds. Makes a nice little stuffing, and you add like cheddar cheese on the top. You put it in the oven, cook them. It's a nice little appetizer. So the reason why I didn't cut this first is to give time to our dough to rest. Now we're gonna have to go to the most difficult part, which is opening the dough. So we're done. We'll just put everything in one bowl. Okay. And I wish this kitchen had more space. Ooh, found some bacon. Now let's see if we can make this happen. Now if I can, oops, hold on a second, big mistake. Just a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, just to make sure things don't get stuck. If I can open it up with my hands. I'm really curious to see myself what actually is gonna come out of this. I hope I'm not gonna go to bed hungry tonight. So this, it's not, I don't know how many of you guys like crispy thin crusts and stuff like that, but definitely this is not gonna be a thin crusted pizza. I'm just trying to spread this out. Aha, that's the trick. 2 hands. I know it's a bit noisy, it's just the tray that just has little handles on the side. It's doing that annoying sound. So, looks like I've managed to spread it out, it's all there. No holes, no breakage. It's like a little bit on the edges here, I have a bit of an issue. Keeps shrinking back in, so I'm trying to sort it out. Okay, it's done. Whew! I don't know, this, now that I'm doing it, it looks a lot easier than the way I had it on my mind before. I just hope it's gonna come out as food and not as something totally different. Right, as usual, all the pizzas have a bit of a tomato base. I do have some tomato sauce we're gonna add momentarily. For those of you who may not have it at the spot at home or whatever, you can always go for ketchup. So, start spreading it out. I personally don't like to put too much. Just enough to, you know, cover the bottom a little bit. Yeah, that will do. Now I like oregano a lot, so I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna add it now instead of the top. There's a reason for that, because oregano, if you put a lot, it's bitter. And if you put it on the top after you put everything else, most likely with the heat it's gonna cook and become even more bitter. So I want to avoid that. I'm gonna put this on the side for a second. I'm gonna get my chopping board back. And this is a step I just thought to do. I have some fresh basil here for the flavor. I'm just gonna add a little bit in the tomato sauce. You can skip this. You know, some flavors are just the ones that I like. Oh, hybrid. Yeah, I do. This is because I don't buy it. My mom goes up in the mountain, picks it up, dries it out, and sometimes if she doesn't have time, we do plant here in the garden. I don't know. I mean, last last Christmas, I did a little stream where we cooked something in the oven that took a couple of hours to do. We played some games. I showed you around the house and outside. So maybe this Christmas we can do the same thing for you guys as well. But it was only for subs. I did something special for these guys that have been supporting the stream last year. So it's just a little bit of basil. You'll see it now. It comes up. You already saw that. So we're gonna carry on putting everything else we already cut here. I don't think it matters in which order you put them on. They're all gonna get cooked. Hey, Lex! Your OCD cannot handle the pipe. Oh, you mean the one in the wall? I kind of like it. I mean, I don't know. You can't see the. Oh, you can't see the. This kitchen, I designed the colors and all that, and it's black and yellow. And strange enough, maybe your OCD cannot handle it, but that fucking tile, it's not ceramic, it's glass. It's glass, and I've paid a lot for it. Alright, so I don't think we forgot anything here. We're just gonna carry on with a little bit of salt. Oh, I know what we forgot. We forgot the peppers. We forgot the peppers. I can show you. Hold on a second. Let me finish this. I'll show you first. Let me put my pepper on here. I love pepper. So you will always see me put a lot of pepper. You can put as much as you guys want, but I just love pepper here. We forgot the peppers, man. We said green peppers in this, so let's do this. See? Oh, shut up. Yeah. Stop yelling. Let's try and do this way. Sorry, that's my kitchen alarm. Something is left on. You could cut them in really small pieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and do this. Let's put all of it in there. Oh man, you know what I like about cooking most, except of course eating the food, is all the smells when you're cooking. You know, like right now this green pepper. Oh my god! And I really love green pepper. Just the smell and the aroma of it. Okay, so I'm just putting them as big like that, so it kind of like gets a bit of color. It looks impressive, doesn't it? And of course, the final ingredient. Right? I got two different types of cheese here. Yeah, smells are the best. This in the box here is Holland Goudas Cheese. Just gonna fucking just put it in there, and it's really sticky. I hate Goudas because it gets really sticky. All gone. So we're just gonna spread this. I love cheese, man. You see, it lumps up like that. I hate that. But it's a nice sweet. You know, it's a sweet cheese. And I just wanted to go in a little bit for the flavor. And that was not the purpose to like cover the whole the whole tray there. I just need a little bit more, because we're gonna put this one in. This is mature cheddar cheese, man. My favorite. So I like to grate my own cheese. I don't know, I just like doing it. I used to work in a shop in England where I was doing like 3 whole loaves of cheese by hand like this every night. I enjoy doing it. So now we're going. I'm gonna go heavy on this. Probably gonna have to grate all of it from the looks of things. But I'm not gonna need to do all of it, but we'll see. No, I mean, you can use anything you want. I know some people, mozzarella is good. I really love cheddar. But, I mean, theoretically, you could use, you could do also with Parmesan cheese. You could do feta cheese if you wanted to. You could do blue cheese, Danish cheese. It's up to what flavor you're trying to do. Now that I'm mentioning all these different cheeses, I would definitely try maybe once to do brie. Brie doesn't melt very well though, but still, it could be an interesting flavor. Like I said in some previous streams, I don't think there's any limitation to cooking. If you enjoy a flavor, there's no reason why you shouldn't try it or add it to your food. No one can tell you what you like, what you don't like. But there's a lot of people that say things like, oh, but this doesn't fit with that. Well, maybe not for you, man, but I like it. And the weirdest combination, so far in my life, the weirdest combination that I have personally seen, strangely enough, Lex, I do like pineapple in the pizza myself. Ham, pineapple, and corn. I don't have a problem with that. Right, so this is ready. I don't think we need to add anything else. Just going to go in the oven. I'm thinking about 20 minutes or so. It's 170 Celsius, and that's it. I don't think... I like pineapple, yeah. I don't think that was something difficult. Even me, that I've never done the dough before, I think it was pretty easy. Just playing, you're a kid, you know, like playing Play-Doh or whatever. It was easier than I actually expected. Daft is here. Hey, Daft. So the other thing we said we're going to do tonight... Also, if you haven't seen this, I might as well show you. Because somebody, I don't know who was, sorry, my memory, said that he liked the way I have a big bowl of oregano. I do have a little tray that has a lot of things. This is actually running out. This is from yogurt. I just fill it up myself. But I do have a big variety of shit to play with in the kitchen. Some are like little, you know, bags. Some other ones are over there. I like being in the kitchen, having all the nice little toys and everything. So we said we're gonna. If you have some bread home, you can convert it very easily to garlic bread. And this is what we're going to try and do today. This is something you could serve on the, if you have some people over, you know, garlic bread goes well with the pizza sometimes as a side dish. Or, you know, it goes very well with the chicken a la creme with the rice we did, with the first stream we did. This is something you can put along that. Oh my god, legs. Kebabs are also very good. So what we want to do here, now, this is a loaf of bread. Ideally I wanted to get a baguette or a ciabatta, the Italian bread. Didn't find some. So, you could cut it vertically and make normal slices, but what I like to do, and you can see this in a lot of restaurants, they kind of like cut the bread diagonally. I managed to do because this is not perfectly the way I want it. Hold on a second, not this time, the other time. Aha. That was a major problem. Nope, it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna try and do big fucking slices of bread. Nope, I'm failing badly with this bread. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do it in a baguette. I was trying to get like a different shape kind of thing. I'm failing. Just fail. So let's take it from this side and do normal ones, shall we? It doesn't matter. Baguette, if you do the angle, it comes out nicely. It comes out in the shape when we do the carrots usually from a salad. That's the reaction. Well, mayo, man, I don't know. It really sounds weird, though. With a mayo. Alright, we don't need any more. 5-6 slices we will do for this experiment. Sorry, I failed on the cutting the bread. My bad. But you see me do it other time. You can try home, play with it. So I need another tray. Here we go. So there's two ways you can do this. One of them is you could add the mixture we're gonna have in a minute. We're gonna do in a minute to give it the flavor and all that. Or this is the way I prefer. I'm first gonna put it in the oven, okay, to remove all the moisture, make it a bit more crispy. Now this is going under the pizza, so it might take a little bit longer. So in the meantime, we are going to fix the flavoring. You can do this in a pot. I'm going to use my gas can again. You want to try it now? Sounds amazing. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a kebab filling. You know, kebab, mayo, lettuce, gabbats, maybe. It sounds like an entire kebab, and instead of the pocket bread, or whatever it's called, is put on a pizza dough. That's the feeling I'm getting on that one. So to create the filling, to do the garlic bread, we're gonna need some butter. I don't know how many of you have had before garlic bread, but you do know the main ingredient is butter. So we're going with butter. Okay. Let's leave it there for a minute. It's already melting enough, so no rush. Garlic. So we need garlic. Get some garlic out. Let's get loads of garlic out. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea what the thing you said is there. So I'm just the pizza is melting away. I'm just gonna peel some garlic things up, and I'm trying to keep an eye on a very interesting conversation there. But I'll say again, the way I've read it, if I read it correctly, it feels like a kebab converted to a pizza. And this garlic, fucking annoying. It's so small. When I bought it, it looked bigger. Ah, okay. Sounds interesting then, Doom. Doom, see? We finally agree on something. That food you described, it sounds interesting. Like, you know, see, I don't always argue with you. Dude, it's so weird. Because this stream, the phone, I'm watching the stream on the phone so I can have the chat and all that. It's really delayed for some reason. I hear the music from the other room and then I can hear it here. It's really weird. Alright, so I've managed to peel quite a bit of garlic there. So now we need to cut it really finely, as fine as you possibly can do it. But you don't have to be professional. I'm gonna do this because I'm not a professional. Childish way, you know, just move the knife over it, forwards and backwards. Make sure you cut it really thin. See, professional stream, professional tactics. Alright, that's fine enough for me. In it goes with the butter. Here we go. You just need to flavor the bread, basically. I would be shocked too, basically ruining the food with ketchup. You know what? I don't like ketchup. I've seen a lot of people that do they eat like spaghetti with pasta. Sorry, with ketchup, spaghetti with ketchup and stuff. I totally disagree. A little bit of salt into this. Just a little pinch of pepper as well. Go in there. And we're just gonna melt it and make this a nice liquid to pour over our bread. Okay. Low heat, whether you do it in a gas can like I do or you do it on the main stove here, just make sure you don't burn it. That's for the ketchup, I'm assuming. No, I've seen a lot of people that use ketchup in a lot of things. I'll tell you what, the only place I don't mind ketchup. Oh, I agree with you, Lex. I agree. I'm just saying some people do that. The only place I wouldn't mind ketchup myself is as a pizza base, because it is tomato, it is sweet, and although I do not prefer it, I do not recommend it. I'm just saying for the conversation that would be the only place in food I would agree with ketchup. Or of course in burgers, you know. So as the butter melts, go a little bit on about this recipe as well. And we have the garlic in there. We put plenty of garlic. So we just need the butter to melt completely and just leave it in there. That's why we're doing it now. It needs to stay a little bit of time to allow all the flavors from the freshly cut garlic to diffuse into the butter. The heat will help as well. And just to flavor it, okay, it's melted. Oh, I don't know which camera I can show you. Simply there. Just a nice little liquid thingy with garlic in it. I'm gonna leave it there for a minute to diffuse, get those juices going. I am going to check the bread and the pizza. Let's see how's the pizza doing. Oh, pizza's looking good. Well, the bread is not ready yet. Anyways, we're just gonna cut a little bit of basil again, just to have it ready. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'll just cut it all. Don't really have a use for it afterwards. Okay, put it aside. And I really don't like ketchup right now. It's kind of stuck in my head. Right. So when this becomes a bit more crispy, bring it out. Potentially, I don't know if you have one of those little toasters, the cloves, you know, those ones. You could put the bread there and make it more crispy. You could also, if you're really lazy and student, you can also use toasty bread, the square one, but definitely not recommend it. So the only thing we gotta do now, okay, we take this nice little buttery and garlicky mixture and just put it all over the bread. Try and not just put the butter, try and put some of the garlic as well. Now it depends how garlicky you want it. If you just don't like the garlic too much, then just put the butter over it. It has enough flavor right now, but I enjoy it to be very strong myself. I live alone. I have no dolphin in the house at the moment. So all you want, just leave it there. Do that. So we're gonna add a little bit of the basil on the top for the extra flavor, the freshness. Now, how beautiful you're gonna make it look, it's totally up to you, man. You know I'm not very good at presenting stuff, but trust me, the flavor is there. So this tray is still hot. Fuck. So I'm gonna try and zoom in a little bit. My stream has a big delay, so I don't know what you guys are looking. I hope you can see this. I'm also gonna add a little bit of pepper on top. That will improve a little bit the looks. Always nice to have all this mixture of pepper with different colors. And I think we're pretty much done. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. It's crispy. Pretty common topping for pizza in Finland are kebab, ham, mayo, shrimps, and blue cheese. Accounting was the right job for me. Oh, you mean about the cooking? I'm not an accountant, dude. Because I was working in an accounting office out of need, I'm not an accountant. I have no idea. I was just doing data entry. I'm good with computers. My original job, the thing that I've studied, is molecular biology, dude. I deal with DNA and cells and stuff like that. That's what I love doing. Now I found a new love, which is streaming, and you know, you guys being around really helped me to move forward. Been very supportive, but appreciate it. So now I quit my job in accounting, as you know, and I'm just doing the streaming, the cooking, the videos. You know, it's great fun. I'm not sure if yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually, you know, make a living out of it, but I'm definitely going to try it again. This is the second time that I have the time to actually deal with it. Alright, pizza needs a little bit more. So we're done. You've seen the bread. We're done with the bread. Pizza needs time to cook. We're going to give it the time. I just hope it's done, but I don't know. Never done this before. Let's see. Let's get a different knife. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and get a piece of the dough here without burning myself. Very good. Such an easy city win. Brewing, remind me, order or dash row? Wow. Oh man. I just had a little piece of bread, nothing else. And the bread is really crispy on the outside, really soft inside, more like a bread. So it's a really filling pizza. We could leave it a bit longer to make a better crust and give it more color, but I'm quite happy with the result here. But the thing that really got me on this piece that I just had was the fact that we put, remember, a little bit of basil on the bottom, and even the bread has that nice freshness of the basil that we put on the tomato on the end of it. Ow. I want to see how, dude, I'm even cutting this. Just by cutting this, the basil comes out. I did not expect that. Yeah, if you have one of those little rolling thingies for pizza, I think that will do as well. But I'm just trying to cut it really fast here and get a piece out. I think I have a spatula somewhere. This will do. Probably gonna burn myself soon, but actually came out a little better than expected. I don't know if I'm gonna show this right. Just trying to. You can see the crust is pretty good as well. See, even the olive oil we put on the bottom is gone. It's pretty dry on the bottom. It's a bit stuck there. But it smells nice. I mean, the oregano, the basil on the bottom. There we go. You can see it on both cameras, both on the tray and that. No, Brewing, I agree with you, but we have to end the stream at some point. I said it myself. You could cook this longer for the cheese. But what's going to happen for my food anyways, I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to put this back in the oven. Right, I'm going to leave it in there. And this will get golden and crispy, like you say. So this is it, guys. It's a simple pizza, very fast. And don't forget, just going to put this here and there. We also have the garlic bread. Now the garlic, this is soaked in butter with the garlic and basil. It goes with the basil and the tomato over there in the pizza.